Hello, hello, and welcome back to Gothic 2. We are at Onar's farm, hanging around with the mercs, and we're gonna continue with the whole acceptance thing. We're gonna talk to Wolf first.
Doing all right?
Hey, I know you. From the colony. What do you want here?
I've come to join you.
Why not? I've got nothing against it. Anyway, you freed our mine from the guards back then. But don't count on getting along with the others here so easily. A lot of newbies have come along since then, and some of the old mercenaries won't remember you. I almost didn't recognize you. You look rather haggard.
When the barrier fell, I barely got away with my life.
Looks like you got lucky then.
Do you have anything to sell?
Oh, don't ask. Bennett, one of the new guys, takes care of the weapons and armor now. In the colony, I was responsible for Lee's entire weapons store. And then along came a trained smith and pow, I'm out of a job. I desperately need a new job, even if all I do is guard the farms out there. I don't care, just as long as I'm not twiddling my thumbs here anymore.
Really should have known better. That's not what I heard. It was just like you said.
Can you teach me anything?
I can teach you a few tricks in handling a bow if you want. I don't have anything better to do right now anyway.
Okay. It's not that important. Let's talk to Bennett.
I do not sell any weapons. Khaled does. He's in the house with Onar.
All over again.
That's the first I've heard of it. You have to step in.
That's about it. I mean, I don't need to talk to him too much. We can talk to Rod.
I want to join the mercenaries.
There's no place for wimps around here.
I am strong enough.
Nonsense. You couldn't even lift a decent sword like mine.
Well, if this was vanilla, I think we could lift it, but in Night of the Raven, I don't think we can.
I said I am strong enough.
Oh, you're killing me. Want to risk a little bet? Got my own opinion about that.
I bet I can handle your sword.
Really? How much should I relieve you of? Well, you look like a poor sucker. Let's make it 30 gold pieces. Do you even have that much?
Sure.
Let me see, then.
Here.
All right, let's see how strong you are.
About this strong.
Looks like you got me there.
What the hell?
I never expected that. You really don't look like you have that much strength in you. Well, I guess I just lost 30 gold pieces. Here you are. Now give me back my weapon.
This is bugged.
Here you are.
I have no idea.
I want to join the mercenaries.
Oh well, you wield a decent sword. You'll learn the rest. As far as I'm concerned, you're in.
What the hell did just happen? Because it told me that I'm off 20 or something strength points. That was obviously bugged. We shouldn't have been able to lift that sword. But maybe the old Gothic 2 values are still somewhere in there in the quest. Because you needed, I think, 30 strength or something to wear his weapon. So I really don't know. Let's talk to Cypher over here.
Hey, you!
And as you can see, he has an orc weapon. Back in vanilla, if
How
you
are
checked
things?
his inventory,
Hey,
he would have
don't
one
I know
for
you from
sale.
somewhere?
It's possible.
I used to deal in swamp weed back in the colony. Remember?
Tell me that isn't true.
And what are you dealing in now?
Ah, don't ask. I brought a whole package of swamp weed with me from the mining colony. Many of the mercenaries like a little smoke now and then. I've earned a small fortune on the side. But some bastard stole all the weed from my chest. I'm pretty sure it was that Bodo. He bunks in the same room as me, and he always grins at me like such an idiot. It's not what I heard.
I want to join Lee's people.
Lee's people? If Lee keeps on this way, they soon won't be his anymore.
Why?
Lee has always been a quiet one. It was that way in the colony, too. But lately, he's overdoing it. He just wants to sit here and wait until the paladins drop dead from starvation. Silvio thinks we should clean up a bit on the small farms and outside the city. I think that would make for an excellent change. At the moment, most of us are just twiddling our thumbs here. Do you want to join up anyway?
Tell me that isn't true.
I want to become one of you no matter what.
You already know that we take a vote on every new recruit.
What are you hinting at?
Well, I haven't had any to smoke in a long time. Bring me a few swampweed reefers and you got my vote. You can surely scare some up someplace.
Oh yeah, I know. I have an idea, but maybe I have some.
About this one. Here's a few stalks for you.
That's all? I can smoke. It's got to be at any rate. You've got my vote for joining us.
What are you going to do about the thief then?
One of these days, I'll catch him puffing away on my weed. And then, I'll find a quiet spot and teach him a lesson he won't forget. If I knock him down here in the middle of the yard, the other farmers will notice, and I'll pay an arm and a leg.
How come?
Quite simple. We can't rough up the farmers, otherwise Lee makes us pay a heavy fine. That's the way Onar wants it. And the more witnesses there are, the more of a fuss there is. That makes things more expensive. So I'll pull the thing off nice and inconspicuously.
Okay, so you can try to find Cyber Swamp Weed, but there's this dude smoking a lot of weed around here. I think it's time for a save.
Cypher told me that someone stole a package of swamp weed from him.
Well, that
Would you know anything about
that sounds good.
No.
Where's the package?
What do I know?
I'll knock it out of you.
Relax, I'm way too stoned to fight with you. Here, first take...
Where's the package?
What do I...
Well, I guess you have to beat him up a bit.
Just you wait.
And you wonder how this guy made it into the mercs. He has a lot of... Whoa, he has a... Well, I answered my question. He has a lot of melee skills, so... You know. Yeah. You might tell us something now. We're gonna take his weed. Good. Let's see what he can tell us about this now.
Well, we'll see the next time.
Where's the package?
Okay. I sold it to some bum in town. It was at the harbor. I can't remember what he looked like.
Could it be that you need another thrashing?
Man, I was totally stoned. I don't have the slightest idea what the guy looked like. It was at the harbor near the boat builders. That's all I can remember.
So there we go, that's our information. That's the thing we needed to know. And now we know. I thought this is something worth picking up, but nope. If we go into this little church, we might find something. The first thing we're gonna find is this, which I'm gonna take. The second thing we could find is this gold dish, old stone tablet. We'll take the silver candlesticks. We'll take the leather satchel. And I think the teleporter stone was here as well, but that's probably gonna spawn later. Yeah, I guess it's gonna spawn later. And there is a secret here as well. If you're not familiar with it, I can't really remember it right now, but I know there is a secret. There was something. There was something about this place, I think. Maybe I'm not remembering the right place. I remember a church being the place where you could do that, but it might not have been this church. Yeah. I don't know. Might have been some other church. No idea. we'll see about that. Let's talk to Cypher and tell him about the package, and it's gonna be... Well, where's my crossbow? There.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Hey, you! About the swamp. Here's a few stocks for you.
Oh, you are my man. You've got my vote.
Here you go.
I know who took your weed.
Who? Was it that Bodo?
No, one of the mercenaries did it. Dar.
That bastard. Where is he?
Finding him won't help you. He doesn't have the package anymore. He sold it in Carinus.
Where is he?
Behind the kitchen building on the corner.
I'll flatten him.
So that's what happens when you steal a man's weed, it would seem. Yeah, it won't last long since you already beat him up.
You poor sucker.
Hey!
Cool. Chad Stroll over here. What the hell are we witnessing right now? I just want to see what is going to happen.
Well, we'll see the next time.
So he's going back to his place and we are stuck in the dialogue. Let me see. I'm really curious if he'll just turn around and start talking to us once he's over there. Because that could happen. Some of these bugs in Gothic are just beautiful.
You really gave Dar what for? Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, that felt good.
Not to him, I suppose.
The little beggar has no business going through my chest.
Cool. That was really cool. But the game didn't crash, so that's something.
Hey!
Hey dude, you wanna talk to me ever again? Show me your wares.
Show me your...
Sure.
So he doesn't really sell an orc weapon here, so... Well, I guess you could beat him up for it. But in Vanilla Gothic 2, he was the one who could sell you an orc weapon. I'm gonna make a shortcut here just to check on the recording and I'll be back. So I'm back. The other thing we want to do over here... These are mostly done with the mercs, I would say. We just didn't do the test. Let's ask Torolf about the test.
Yeah, that's he really said that.
Put me to the test.
What about you? Will you vote me in?
If you can prove that you can fulfill the duties of a mercenary, yes.
What are my duties as a mercenary?
Onar hired us for two reasons. He wants us to keep the militia off his back, and he wants us to keep things in order on his farms. That includes collecting the rent when the small farmers won't pay. So, what'll it be?
Doesn't surprise me.
So that's the test. This one is easier. This one I think gives more XP. But I'm gonna collect the rent because I think I'll join the
Let me
militia
collect
after
the
all.
rent.
Good. Listen, the farmer Sekab hasn't paid his rent to Onar for weeks. Onar wants him to cough up 50 gold pieces. Any questions?
Where is Sekob's farm?
In the north of the valley. Looking from here, that's to the right at the big crossroads. If you have problems, the farmers in the fields will help you find your way around the area.
So we gotta go collect that. And the other thing that we want to do is visit Dexter, or the bandits better said. Since we want to solve that missing people quest. And that quest was always very unclear to me. Well, honestly, I haven't played as much Night of the Raven as I've played Gothic 2 Vanilla, so this is one of the new quests. And it kind of progressed weirdly because we heard from Dexter, and now the game just expects us to stroll into his camp or something. That is really weird to me, but we'll see how it plays out very soon. Gonna make a save there, and I'm gonna head up to the bandit place. When we're done with that, we're gonna go to Sekob, collect the XP that we can, go back to the town, And maybe join a faction then, I'm not sure. We'll see about that. What level am I? 5. Yeah, I should level up a bit more here. Hello.
Halt! You can't go through here.
I want to talk to your leader.
Oh, I see. You want to talk to my boss. Well, then of course I'll let you through. But only if you know his name. Because if you don't, I'll be obliged to kill you. Well?
Dexter.
Well, I guess you know the boss. Okay, I'll let you through. But I'm warning you, you get too close to anybody, you won't get out of here alive. So take a deep breath and leave your weapons where they are. You'll find Dexter in the house.
Okay.
That'll never change.
Take the stone tablet.
Do you really think?
Well. I want to pick up anything. Oh yeah, we don't want to go there. Now I remember. Let's go talk to Dexter.
Look who's here, the great emancipator. Well, hero, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for a few answers.
I never thought you'd come here voluntarily.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I've been looking for you. Haven't you seen any of my wanted posters? They all bear your mug. Oh yes, you're very much wanted. Didn't you know that?
So, what do you want from me?
Me? Nothing whatsoever. But my boss is hell-bent on seeing you dead. So he wants me to find you and bring him your head.
They say that you're kidnapping people from Corinus.
So you found that out too. Good work, Buster. And here I was thinking I had covered my tracks.
Where did those people disappear to? Maybe down the mine somewhere here?
They're far away in the northeast by now, where you can't get to them. I could show you where exactly, but I don't know why I would want to do that.
Who gave you this order?
My boss. He's a dangerous man. You know him. Raven, one of the former ore barons from the old camp in the Valley of Mines.
Yeah, we killed him.
He needs those people to fulfill his plans, and that's all you need to know.
Raven? Dangerous? Oh well.
What do you know? You don't know him like I do. He was a miserable swine even back then, but these days, he has changed since the fall of the barrier. There's a black shadow across his face. His fierce glance will pierce you like the claws of a raptor if you look into his eyes for too long. My only advice to you is, leave Corinus as fast as you can, before it's too late. There's nothing here for you, except for certain death.
And what do you intend to do now? Kill me?
Yeah, but you set us all free. That's why I'm giving you another chance. Beat it. Disappear. Make yourself invisible. Go and don't cross my path again.
I need to know where you brought those people.
Well, you could try beating it out of me. It's better for you if you leave now. If I see you around here again, I won't hesitate to kill you.
Yep, that's how it goes, but there is another thing. Okay, that was bad. That's something I shouldn't have done.
Where is that swine?
Who? The captain? He's right here.
Then get out of my way. You're in for it now.
Oh, there we go. Now let's watch the show. Let's watch the show, boys. Because Greg is gonna give us a show. Well, I shouldn't have pulled two of them. I shouldn't have done this. This is bad. Greg's gonna kill all of them though. This would have been smarter. Come on, idiot. Get up there. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, Greg. Do him in. Do him in. They're all yours. I love how they can do that. Come on, Greg. Take these two out as well.
You're in for it now. Stop right there. So much for you, lowlife.
That's how it goes, I guess.
Hey,
Ah, Dexter bought it, right?
looks like he's dead.
None to...
Where the hell are you going now? Well, it's the same thing as with Cypher. He's gonna go where he wants to go, and then he's gonna continue the conversation with us. So we'll talk to him later. Let's loot all these dudes. So we didn't get the XP off this, but at
Nothing
least
to
we're
be had
alive,
there.
right? We can loot
Nothing
this
there.
place clean, which is going to help us. There we go.
Nothing
Take
to be had
all
there.
their stuff, whatever they have, it's ours.
Nothing to plunder.
There we
Nothing
go.
to be had there.
Not bad.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
And then we'll go talk to Greg a bit.
Nothing to be had there.
I never saw him go mad because I took something out of his room, but, well, he just did, so there's a valuable lesson for you.
Hey! Who are you anyway?
That's none of your business. If I wanted to tell you who I am, I'd have done it already. Got it?
Yeah, cool story. Thanks, Greg.
I know nothing about picking locks.
You really are my best friend. Okay, so we're gonna heal ourselves up, I would say. Then we're gonna go around this place and loot it, because that's what we want to do. And I think I won't be joining a faction this episode, because I'm not sure if it's the cutoff for the next chapter, and I kinda don't want to switch the chapters yet. I would like to kill some more wildlife around before the respawns. So you know. Because in the next chapter we will have something important to do, and we need to be a bit leveled for that. Which is okay, I guess. I could have used this XP from all these bandits, but there's no way I could have taken all of them out. There might be some of them left over here, so I'm gonna clean up. There we go, there's a guard. And we're not gonna do any damage to him. Because why would we do damage to him? Come on, dude, really?
You're in for it now.
Am I? Oh yes, I am. Oh yes, I am. This guy's not a bandit, he's a guard. That means he's worse than a bandit. At least when it comes to killing him. Do I have any spell scrolls? Not really. How much damage? Well, I think in melee I even do less, but there we go.
You're in for it now.
Oh, the guard's not coming, but the bandit is? What?
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
Oh, there we go. Now he's mad. This guy's a lot of skill. I see from the combat animations. He's gonna hurt us. Really hurt us. The only thing we can count on is some lucky crits. And I don't have the space around here to cheese him. And he's blocking a lot as well, which is not good. Do it. Yeah, that's just bad. That is just bad. We got him down to half HP, but you know we can't cheese him. Or maybe... No, I'm just gonna fall down this cliff if I start doing that right now. And with the crossbow we won't have much luck either. Maybe I could try to lure him like this.
You're in for
Come
it
on.
now.
Oh, that was bad. Well, when he starts going back, we might be able to, but...
You haven't seen the last of me!
Well, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, we don't need to kill him now, but it's still not enjoyable. I'm gonna try one more time, but I'm not gonna try killing him. I'm gonna try to kill the bandit inside and then go around and loot, because this guy won't mind
You're
it.
in for it now.
Oh, there we go. There's two of them here. Stop blocking! What the hell?
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
My god. This guy with a branch is kicking my ass. Okay. That's something. I'll take some of these potions, some of the cheese. Bit of this ham. Should be good. Let's see what we can find up there, or actually if we could kill this guy here that's sleeping. Well, he went somewhere. Okay, whatever. That is a potion. I should pick that up. And up we go. Let's see what we can find up there. I don't know what that guard is supposed to be guarding, but he is guarding it well. Can I get up here? Fire arrow, fireball, fire arrow, fire arrow.
I know nothing about picking locks.
We're really missing out of stuff because we haven't learned this. Fireball. Don't have enough dexterity for that. But that is something, right? Oh, I saw something down there as well. Oh, I thought I saw something, it's not there.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Well, you don't have to fight me, guard. You're a smart guy. I'm gonna go down there. So we didn't check out this house. The mine is, I think, full of mine crawlers, which is usually bad. What scroll did I pick up? Oh, it's a fire arrow. Okay, that's not gonna help me too much here with anything that I'm doing. We have a lock chest.
I know nothing about picking locks.
Okay, next level I'm gonna teach myself how to open locks. Yeah, that's a mine crawler. No, thank you. Almost missed it. So what else? What else? I don't think there's much left here, so let's go collect the rent if we can. I wish I had some more bolts, but I don't. And that solves the missing people quest. So Greg came in here and killed him. And we could have done some quests in the meantime for Greg, finding some stuff and doing this, and we might do some quests for him here in Corinnes, but we're gonna meet him later on somewhere else. So that's how it's going to work. Also, there is a guy, like a farmer on Sekop's farm, that is kinda enforcing his own law. He's a pretty strong guy and he will try to fight you. So I don't know if I can probably cheese him. because he's in the field, and that means I can do a lot of things to him. And I want to kill these these field raiders, because we need the XP anyway. Really? Okay, at least that one isn't coming. How many bolts do I have? I have 1 bolt. If I had some dexterity I could... Well, I can't use any of these bows. So now we're in trouble. Okay, whatever it means. I have to axe him. It's easier said than done. Problem is, you can't rely on these crits. Well, you can try to, but it's not gonna really be too good for you. Although we have some skill, so we can take them out. We have a fair chance of taking them out. Although I'd rather do it with my crossbow, of course. There's more field raiders here. The key in fighting them in melee is just, of course, like in all things in Gothic, following their pattern and just getting to fight 1 at this level. While you fight 1 you have a chance, but 2 are a problem. It's XP, you know, and we better do it. Better get some of it this way. And the thing is, I don't think anybody is selling bolts at the owner's place, which is bad. Here's another stone tablet, which we're gonna pick up. We wanna keep these, of course. They will be very important in the late game. Come on, Field Raider, do it! So I'm satisfied with the speed we're taking these guys on. It's not too bad. Because we are a bit more leveled than I would usually be. I don't know how to talk anymore. Because usually I would rush to Paladin, and that is a bad idea, honestly. It was more childhood fascination than anything else. From a gameplay perspective, it's better to stick around and level up. Especially for the things to come, which are gonna be a bit harder. So, one by one. You don't want the second one to come here. Want to be ready for it, you know? And you can't really keep them at bay because you're not fast enough, at least with a two-hander. I don't think you can do it with a one-hander either. So that's kind of the problem with them, because you will take some damage here. Well, when it comes to healing stuff, I'm not the best guy. I have some of these potions, which I don't really like to spend on this, but you know. Soon they will not be too useful for us anyway, because they don't heal too much. There are lurkers down there, which I probably can't take on right now. Since we're having a bit trouble with these field raiders, and a lurker is much more dangerous. Well, there's the merchant down there who's in the house. He might have bolts, but I don't know, I wouldn't bet on it. Can you take the last one without healing? Oh, there are more of them over there. Of course, okay, at least we get the crit. Level up, yay! Now, I don't know if I want to try that lurker because I feel like there's no way we can do it. But there are some goodies right next to them there, so I'd kinda like to. We can of course lure them to the mercs and kill them that way, but we want the XP. Here comes our lurker friend. Oh yes. At least he's not super fast, but he hurts. He hurts. He really hurts. Go back, lurker. I wanna check for bolts.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
Hey dude.
There's another of those
Damn
scummy
it.
beasts.
Whatever.
Show me.
There isn't much choice.
Whoa. Really? Amulet of Strength, Ring of Iron Skin. You have some fire beads, some healing herbs. Fine short, so light two-hander. 75 strength. I want to buy this, although I don't have the gold, but I might have it. I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to use that. I'm not going to use any of this. Gonna use these, sell that, sell these bows. Might keep the fireball for coolness sake.
Is it really true?
Sell the silver chalice, sell the gold chalice, sell the golden nuggets, sell the rings, sell this saw, sell the swamp weed. I'll keep the pearl, clam, okay, whatever. And now we can buy it.
Is it really true?
Nobody wants to know.
And I think it doesn't matter when you drink it, so I'm gonna drink it immediately. Because you're not really learning, you're just gaining. You're just gaining hit points. I'm gonna take a nap here. It's not like with strength or dexterity where the cost scales. So, for example, well, I don't know if it works like that. I think it works like that. If you like leveled up your strength by potions and things, it would be harder for you to learn new skills. At least I think that's how it works. It should work like that. Whatever. We're gonna exhaust our natural options of gaining strength and dexterity, and then we're gonna switch to potions and other means that you will see soon enough. So I kinda want to kill this thing on my own. So if I can keep him at bay like this, but that's easier said than done. And that's why it's easier said than done. Yeah, maybe we could do it, but it's not gonna be easy. Really? The problem is, with this backstab after this attack animation, you immediately block, which is bad here. You don't want to block. Because you can't block creatures. And the lurker attacks really fast,
Nothing
so
there.
if he gets into close range, he's gonna rip you apart. Some healing plants here. Is there anything else here? There's a scroll, okay. What scroll have I picked up? It's heal heavy wounds, it's, well. It works for now, you know. Let's take care of these field raiders. Come on, I need that crit. There we go. And kill the second one as well. That was good. Is there something hidden around here? It looks like a place where these sly Piranha Bytes guys might hide something. Well, it doesn't really matter. I want to heal up a bit. Take out the rest of these mine crawlers. Well, I don't want to pull all of them. At least these field raiders don't care about each other, so you can kind of kill one by one. Oh, there we go, that's a problem. Move back. You have to use these scrolls. I don't want to waste all my potions, and I'd rather use these scrolls for now. Really? I want one, dude. Okay, here we go. He's coming. That was lucky. Okay, that's some XP right there. Good. It's gonna take a while to regenerate with these raw meat pieces, but you know. Better start using them for something. Gotta check if they added the option in too to fry all of them at once. Which would be a huge quality of life increase. Did I just see a field raider there? No, that's scavengers, okay. Okay, I can get one, which is good. We're getting that XP, yeah. The other one doesn't care, which is good. And the last one, and then we can loot some of these herbs around here. Good, we're getting there. So, loot the dark mushrooms, the fireweed. There is some dragon root around here, which I want to have. Snapper weed. Really? There's the dragon root. And there is a little camp in the background that we want to check out as well. After we deal with all these beasties here. One. Good.
Nothing to be had there.
And you want to keep these dragon roots and goblin berries and things if you want to go for alchemy, because they will allow you to craft these potions that will increase your attributes which you want. And there are some bandits around there. And we know what we do with bandits. We run away from them, of course. Okay, yeah, no, maybe not, but I'd like to kill these guys, but there's a lot of them. Especially that archer isn't giving me a lot of confidence right now.
Stop right there, you lowlife!
Yeah, that is bad. Fighting 20 of them at once is usually a bad idea. Which you can see since I'm almost already dead. Well, I do a lot of damage to them, but the problem with these guys over here is that you can't pull one really. So if I had a spell scroll, I still get all of them, right?
You're in for it now.
Oh! That was good. Don't shoot me. Come on. Right. Come on, I need to kill this one before the other one arrives. There we go. Good that the pathfinding is bad, the other guys don't know what they're doing right now. Oh my god. Kill him. Not bad. Gotta act fast. I have time to loot even. Good. All these bandits are full of swamp weed. There's at least one more guy. But I think there are two. Oh, here you are, friendo. And your friend is kinda stuck, you know? That's okay. Oh, damn it. That was a mistake on my part. I knew that one was coming. I think I can take this one with this HP. Come on. Good, 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 good. Yeah, when he stops like that, you know a big one is coming. Good. Bandits are dead. That is progress. I'm gonna loot their stuff, then I'm gonna talk to the guy inside there. I don't wanna miss anything. Yeah, Blue Elder, like, okay. I'll take it, but I'm not too happy about it. This is locked as well, right?
I know nothing about picking locks.
I really gotta backtrack one of these episodes when I learn the skill, and then I gotta check all of these out. What up?
Thank goodness. The bandits are done for. You have saved my life.
Yes.
Who are you?
My name is Eldridge. I come from town. Those lowly scum dragged me off here and were keeping me prisoner.
Lots of people are missing in town.
I don't know anything about missing people. I can only tell you what happened to me.
What exactly happened to you?
I was on my way to the rendezvous I had set up with my girl. Her name is Lucia. We've been planning to get away to the mountains and away from the town and all those who live there. I had just arrived at the meeting point when suddenly some of these bandits sprang out from the underbrush and captured us both. I put up a fight, of course, but to no avail. There were just too many of them. You didn't happen to see them?
Tell me about Lucia.
A girl from the harbor district. She used to work for that horrible Bromor. She's very pretty.
I think you've been played, dude.
What did the bandits want with you?
Sometimes I could overhear them at night. I didn't get everything, but I think they wanted to make us slaves.
Where were they going to take you?
To a place somewhere here, on the island of Corinus, but I think one can't get there without a ship. They brought me to a mooring place on the coast. Some pirates were camped out there. One of the bandits approached the pirates to negotiate. They were having a fierce argument. I think the bandit wanted the pirates to ferry him somewhere, along with me, but the pirates wouldn't have it. So the bandits withdrew, and we've been sitting around here ever since. They seemed to be rather at a loss, and then you came.
Where's the pirates' mooring place?
Not far from the harbor of Corinus.
Yeah, I know
when
that.
you stand on the quay, the
I know
first
that.
small bay...
I know that.
Pirates in...
I don't know very much about them. I first clap eyes on them. They always stay in the background. If they're afraid of the gallows, that's...
Okay.
Where's Lucia now?
We parted ways at the big crossroads in front of Onar's farm. The bandits dragged Lucia off to the woods behind Sekop's farm.
Oh. Oh.
You should get yourself...
What else would I be doing? Will you go look for the bat?
Well, yeah.
If you find Lucia, get her.
I'll see what I can...
Yeah, let's see if we can find her, but maybe not right now. I kinda need bold Svolvark skin. Okay. We're heading to Sekop's farm anyway, so I'm gonna pick up some of the things we need. But I have no bolts, and without bolts I'm useless. Really need those bolts though. We're gonna see. So, I'm gonna collect the rent for the Merc quest. When we're done with that, I don't know. We'll see. Bandits Rapier, yes. The thing I want to do in town as well is talk to Lares and get him to escort me to the water mages. There are a lot of, well, fierce beasties in the way, and when Lares is coming with you, you will gain the XP from the things he kills, so that's a good way to gain some additional XP. I really want to level up before I join a community, so to say. Because in next chapter we'll have some tough stuff to do, so I want to be ready for that. Welder, yay. There's another one of these stone circles, which are, you know, or which will be important later on. Here we have a lot of these herbs that I want to pick up. Fire nettle, great. They're gonna come in handy once we start dabbling in the arts of alchemy. Plan, is that the King's Star? No. Good. What else do we have here? Okay, so I'm gonna save here. Let's talk to this guy over here. He looks like he means business.
So where are we headed then?
Are you the foreman here?
I'll give you one upside the head, you rascal. If you want to go ambling across my land, you'll pay me 5 gold coins, or you're in for a good thrashing.
Forget it. You won't get anything from me.
Then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to tan your hide.
Come on and try it then.
Well, in that case...
He's pretty tough, but since we've taken out Sentenza, you know, probably can cheese him without much trouble. Especially since he's using a two-hander, so that means he is slower than Sentenza. And he's wearing farmer clothes. And I kinda want that axe. I think it might be better than mine. And you can easily avoid them, just don't use the road if you don't want to fight them, and you can go straight to Sekop. Not like he's gonna come or something. Come on. Here we go. Oh, that's a woodcutter's axe. He has 40 gold pieces, which is not bad. So is it better than mine? It is. It is a lot better than anything else I have. And with 8 strength points, I could very soon use it. Let's talk to him, Mr. Bronco.
Don't you try that again.
So, still got that big mouth?
Don't beat me, please! I'll even go back to work, okay?
Yeah, go back to work. Hey, Balthazar, what's up?
How are things?
Ah, a new face here on the farm. Has the old skinflint finally granted me an apprentice?
I'm not an apprentice.
Oh, I see. I'm not as young as I used to be, you know, and I've been waiting for a replacement for years. You aren't here because the neighbors are annoyed, are you?
Have you seen any bandits passing through here?
I certainly have. They passed along the edge of the field near Sekob's farm and entered the forest to the north. If my eyes didn't deceive me, they were also dragging a young woman along to the forest. I really hope they left her alone. I'm just glad they stayed away from our farm.
What's the work you do here?
Oh, I guard the sheep, and I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. The animals are very loyal and very smart, you see. If you treat them well, they'll follow you for a lifetime.
What's the trouble with your neighbors?
Grass on this side of the big field is always so stunted and dry, so I mostly go to the big pastures of the other farmers. Ooh, the landowner doesn't mind, but Bengar, the farmer on the high pastures, always makes a big deal out of it when I take the animals up there. He says Sekob should pay if I take his animals onto Bengar's pasture, but Sekob won't spend a measly coin for that, so I can't go up onto the plateau anymore.
Maybe I should talk to Bengar.
You do that for me? What will you tell him? I mean, I don't want any trouble, you hear?
We'll see about that.
Yeah, the Nameless here is gonna take care about that.
Everything else all right?
Oh, I can't complain.
Okay, there is a quest for this guy over here that we just beat up. I think it might have been Till here who gives it.
Well, kiddo?
That's no way for a farmhand to talk to me. Just how often do I have to remind you?
I'm not a field hand.
What do you want here? We have nothing, so you can just leave right now.
Is that how you always treat your field workers?
Of course, they need that. Whoever doesn't toe the line here gets thrashed. That's the way it goes.
Oh yeah, by you.
There's this guy who demands a toll from every passerby, claiming he's the farmer.
Yes, I know. That's Bronco. He does whatever he wants. Not that I haven't pounded it into him 1,000 times that he should finally get back to work.
But?
He just doesn't do it. My father's quite annoyed with me that I still haven't managed to persuade him to go back to work.
Maybe I can help you.
Do you mean that? Okay, listen. If you can get Bronco to go back to work, I'll pay you, shall we say, 10 gold pieces? What do you say?
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
Suit yourself.
Hey, you!
What?
Maybe I...
Do you mean that?
All right.
But hurry up.
Hey,
I thought I accepted the quest that way, but whatever. Wait, didn't I tell him to go back to work? He already is working. He's over there. No, he's over there. Better get back to work, dude.
Sus.
Don't beat me. I'll leave it.
Yeah. Well, if you miss out on the 10 gold pieces, it's not too big. I want to check out this place though. Is there anything here? Anything worth stealing? Not really. So Till, you're gonna give me these 10 gold pieces or what?
Hey, you! Bronco's back at work.
Really?
Yeah, and
well...
Hey!
Doesn't really matter. Let's go talk to Sekob and see what he is about.
What are you doing on my land? There's nothing here to steal. Clear off.
Isn't there a piece of land in this blasted country that doesn't belong to anyone?
Go to work. Then maybe someday you can call a piece of land your own. But until then, kindly loaf around somewhere else.
This land belongs to the big farmer. You're only the tenant here. Onar wants you to pay your rent at last. You're several weeks behind.
What? And he sent a villain like you? Not even you believe that. Get out of here before I forget myself.
Really?
Fork over the dough or I'll bash in your teeth.
Yeah.
You're not going after my purse, you crap.
It's all about fighting.
Oh my god.
Come on. My god, Sekop's gonna beat me up. Take your branch. It's too dangerous for you to have. Yep. Well. that does it, I guess. Let's eat some cheese to get the adrenaline down.
We'll see about that.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Where do you have the money?
Don't hit me again, please. I'll do whatever you say.
We'll pay your rent then.
But, sir, I don't have anything. I'm just a poor wretch and half-starved. My last harvest dried up completely. I want to pay my rent, but I just don't have anything. Have pity.
Pay your rent.
Cut out that piffle. It rains here all the time, and your larders are full. Pay your rent now, or I'll kill you.
No, please, here, take the gold. I'll even add a bonus if you let me live.
See, that wasn't so hard.
I'm ruined.
Well, we're kind of an asshole, but you know. It happens. It's a cruel world out there. So, I'm gonna go back to Torloff, tell him that I did it. And, well, that's gonna give us some XP. We're gonna talk if we're ready to join. And I think the last step that we need to do is go talk to Lee and tell him that we're ready, but we're not ready. So we're not gonna join him yet. I could take out these field raiders while I'm at it. Well, that's something for next time, I would say. I don't want to spend time on them right now. Just gonna go talk to Torloff now and see what's up. Next time we probably will be taking out more of these beasties. Try to get Lucia from the bandits, maybe. But I'd like bolts, damn it, it's hard without bolts. Well, nobody's selling anything. I might ask Bennett, but I don't think he has bolts. Why would he have bolts?
Hey, you!
What about forging? What do you need?
Oh. Here we go. That's not forging equipment, Bennett. Wait, what does that mercenary belt do?
Wait a minute. What do you need?
Okay, just helps with the... He immediately restocks the bolts? That's insane. Okay. I think 100 of them are enough for me. Let's talk to Torloff a bit. What up?
I collected the rent from Sekob.
And? Did he pay willingly?
I had to convince him first.
Well done, you passed your test. That'll convince a lot of the mercenaries that you have what it takes.
I'm gonna save now, so I don't do anything stupid.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Wolf says he has nothing against you joining. Cypher says that for him it was crystal clear that you'd get to join. Something seems to have made him really happy. You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough. Sentenza won't vote for you. He says you still own 50 gold pieces. I don't need to say anything about Silvio, and Buster says you're okay. And Dar says you're a blabbermouth. But his vote doesn't count for very much here. The rest of the mercenaries haven't... You convinced most of them by passing the... Although a lot of them say that getting a farmer to pay his rent was too easy for a test. You have my vote in any case. At any rate, you want some fair duel. There's quite a lot, but it's still... You'll have to keep fighting with them.
Really? It's not enough? Who's left for me to beat up, really? I could give 50 gold to Sentenza. Just... get him on my side. I think that might be enough if I get him on my side, but I don't know if I can give him the gold.
Hey, you! And?
Not many people except you.
Will you vote?
Just because you...
Yeah, I don't see a way of giving him the gold. Did I just block myself out of joining the Mercs by not being able to give the gold to Sentenza? That would be strange. The only Merc that's left that I know of here is Cord. Luckily, I don't think I will be joining the Mercs anyway, but let's talk to Cord.
If you have a problem with wolves or field raiders, go talk to one of the younger mercenaries. You can come to me when the paladins show up here.
What?
Whenever one of you peasants comes to me, it's always about slaughtering innocent beasts.
I'm not a peasant.
Oh? What is it you want then?
I want to become a mercenary.
You look more like someone who'd been born to work in the field, boy.
Thank you.
Can you wield a weapon then? So, how about one-handed weapons?
Well...
And two-handed weapons then?
I can handle those.
Well, at least you're not a damn beginner. All right, I'm gonna vote you in. Whatever else you need to know, you can learn from me.
Well, that was easy. Let's see...
I've heard that you belong to the Ring of Water.
What rat has not been able to keep his big trap shut?
Lee told me about it.
Looks like I've got a deal with you now, doesn't it? All right, so what do you need? And be damn careful about what you tell me. For if I don't like what I hear, I just might skin you alive.
I don't really need anything.
I don't really...
If that's what you want, and woe betide you if I hear that you can't keep your trap shut.
I kind of want to know what happens though. I kind of want to know what happens if I ask him for his armor. Okay, we know that we're not good enough for Torloff over here. So we're gonna go to Cord. We're gonna do the same thing. And then we're gonna ask him for his weapon. He's gonna kick our asses probably. Kinda want to see what happens.
You can come.
What?
Whenever.
I'm not.
Oh.
I think the normal option is just...
I want to be...
You can. And two.
I can have...
Well, at least whatever.
The normal option is just to ask him to help you join the mercs. I think he gives you the easier way. I need your weapon.
I want your weapon.
Do you now? Just try and get it.
I want your armor.
That's it. You've gone too...
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, he can help you join the mercs more easy. Although I already didn't want to do that
if you
thing.
You can come.
What?
Whenever.
I'm not a...
Oh.
I want to become a merc. Blah, 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 blah. That's good enough. And maybe Torloff is happy with us now.
No one really wants to hear that.
Kind of want to get the... I think you get XP once you do all the things that you need to do.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
You don't.
Let's see. Wolf says he has nothing against you joining.
Yeah.
Cord thinks you'd be good enough to join.
Yeah.
Cypher says that for him.
Yeah.
You seem to have convinced Rock.
Yeah.
Sentenza won't vote for you. I don't need to say anything about. Buster says you're a... And Dar says you're a black. The rest of the mercenaries, you're convinced most, although a lot of them say that you have my vote. And you won some fair... A lot of mercenaries. Most of the mercenaries are for you. As far as go to Lee.
Okay, so we did that, but we didn't get any additional XP. So that's something I want to start here next time, because we have some quests that we can do in the vicinity, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please do like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back soon with more Gothic 2 for you guys. Until then, have a good one, and thanks for watching.